If you look at our existence, as we've progressed as beings, it looks like we're supposed to evolve, right? So looking at things and saying, okay, you know, we're a democracy, which we're really not, or we're a republic, we can look at them and say, what aspects of both of these things do we like? And we can reframe our government if we need to. That's why it's set up the way it is. It's not completely to destroy it and disassemble it. It's created in such a way that we can use it. You see what I'm saying? So if we use it, we can reshape it into something that's better for all of us. I think if all of us start to look at things as egalitarians, I think that we would find ourselves in a better position. So an egalitarian, it sounds something, you know, I don't know, off the wall maybe, but egalitarian essentially just kind of comes down to us looking at everybody as equals. We're all equals. Now, some people are going to chime in with their socialism stuff, and while there are good ideas that can come about through socialist like thinking, for instance, you know, the welfare program and all this stuff. I had this debate with somebody the other day. There are good aspects of socialism. The idea in general is something that should be able to benefit everyone, given that everyone pitches in the same effort. If they don't pitch in the same effort, then how could it possibly ever work, socialism? It really can't. You know, it's funny how I went into that from talking about what the other two, the difference between them are. And I guess it's because I don't really care about those too much. You know, I mean, I like the idea of republic, for the people, by the people. We need that. I don't necessarily, I don't necessarily like the idea of being overseen, though. So I'm for the small government, you know, and big for people. But I like the egalitarian approach, because if I look at everyone as equal, then they really get what they deserve. We work for what we work for, but yet we treat each other the same, equal across the board. That's not the same as saying that if I go to work for both of us, that you don't necessarily have to, but you'll still get the equal share. What it is saying that we really have an equal opportunity. We're really able to look at each other as same across the board. If that makes sense. Where was I going with that? See, this is just one of those times. All right. I'm going to move on to something else, because that's going to become one of those tangent talks. That's a whole different show. Tangent talks. That's a different one. We should start that. And you'd be like, what were they talking about through that show? And it'd be like 60 things that we were talking about. I think that could work. September 12th, 2020, Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. Who you going for? I want y'all to drop it down in the comment thread down there. Who are you going for? I'm a Mike Tyson guy. My money's on Mike Tyson. Iron Mike Tyson. Beast. And don't get me wrong, Roy Jones Jr. is a beast. But I don't know, man. If the young Mike comes out in the old Mike body, but he's able to move like young Mike, I mean,